This game looks amazing! What's up, Metaverse? It's me, Nodus, your friendly YouTube host from Asgard Guild, back at it again with another NFT game feature. This time, we'll take a look into Big Time, an upcoming NFT game project that looks very interesting. Take note that the game does not have a lot of info available just yet, with the white paper yet to be released, but we'll be working on information that we were able to find based on their blog updates. We'll release more videos for Big Time once there are major updates, so be sure to click that subscribe button and notification bell to be updated once it's up. So, are you ready to dive into the world of Big Time? Let's go! Big Time is an upcoming co-op RPG developed by Big Time Studios. The game features fast action combat, sci-fi inspired characters, and of course, since it's using blockchain technology, NFT collectibles. In the world, or rather universe of Big Time, you traverse through alien planets, taking down mobs while meeting some of history's most famous and infamous personalities. As a co-op RPG, playing with your fellow players is a key mechanic, and to help you boost your gameplay experiences, different collectible equipment will be available as well. Aside from these features, players will also be getting their own time machine, which will serve as their own housing in Big Time, and they can decorate it using various items collected from the world. Characters in Big Time comes in different classes. So let's take a look at what made it to the spotlight. Over the past few months, the Big Time team has been giving us a sneak peek into the different playable and non-playable characters in the game. Let's take a look first at the playable characters, or the character classes. The first one on the spotlight is called the Chronomancer. The Chronomancer blends science and magic to employ a wide array of spells to combat enemy forces. Chronomancers are a great choice for players who love to go tactical with their gameplay, with range attacks and pyro or fire-based abilities. Another playable character class is the Shadowblade. Shadowblades are the nimble and stealthy rogues of Big Time that are part ninja and part hackers. They move silently into the shadows, sneaking up on enemies and launching devastating attacks. They can also use sabotage and infiltration to take out enemy defenses, making them a huge asset in a party. The Time Warrior is the next featured class in Big Time. Time Warrior are a well-rounded class built for the front lines of battle, soaking up damage while also taking enemies head-on. And lastly, you have the Quantum Fixer. Quantum Fixers make up the support class in the character lineup of Big Time, using technology and clever engineering to create gadgets and tools that they can use in the battlefield. Aside from playable characters, of course, we get to meet some of the NPCs that will become our allies and enemies. Taking inspiration from real-world history, Big Time has fantasy characters like the magician Merlin and real-life personalities like renowned scientist Albert Einstein and the revolutionary Che Guevara. This very interesting blend of sci-fi, fantasy, fiction, and real life really makes Big Time a unique project together with its huge scale and ambitious premise. Now that we've talked about the characters, let's go over real quick about the items and the Big Time economy. Just like any blockchain game, Big Time has its own economy, complete with its native token and NFTs. First, let's talk about the NFT component. In Big Time, players can purchase and trade what is called the Space NFT. Space is Big Time's version of a virtual land and will be used to expand the area of your time machine, your own personal room in the game. The bigger your time machine is, the more items and collectibles that you will be able to place in it. Although we are yet to know as to what benefit this can give the player. Space NFTs also come in various sizes and rarity, and the bigger the size, the rarer the space, the higher the value as well. Space NFTs are of finite quantity with only 600,000 to be made available during the game's lifetime. Space NFTs can now be purchased in the big time open market, and oh boy, they really cost a lot. But what about tokens? Tokens are not yet available at this time for big time, but they are in development. Tokens will be used to reward players simply by playing the game or completing in-game achievements, and can then be used to purchase rare or exclusive NFTs. However, farming tokens also require players to own a space NFT, as both of these assets are linked together. Aside from the space NFT, an item called the Hourglass is also required. Players can only collect tokens over a limited period of time. Don't worry though, as you will only need to recharge your Hourglass so you can find more tokens. In contrast to other blockchain game projects, tokens in big time will not be available for initial offerings or pre-sales, and the only way to acquire it, while it's still not tradable anyway, is by playing the game. So we have a way on how to farm it, a bit of functionality, but that's it for now. Curious about the token? Well, us too. We're looking to a deep dive into big time once the token is available, so be sure to like and subscribe and watch out for the video. So before we wrap up things, let's go quickly to meet the big time team. The big time development team is made up of some very experienced individuals both in the gaming and the crypto space. Some of their notable members include CEO Ali Malik, formerly worked as a project lead for Decentraland, another major metaverse blockchain title where you get to own and develop virtual real estate. Co-founder Thor Alexander also worked in Decentraland as the vice president of production. Before that, he also worked as an executive producer at Zynga, a very well-known mobile and social game platform. Matthew Tonks, their chief technology officer, boasts a great gaming background, working in companies like Epic Games and Electronic Arts, known for big titles such as Fortnite and the Battlefield series. Big Time's lead engineer Martin Schweitzer also comes from a gaming background and has also worked in Epic Games while co-founding other gaming studios like Bitmonster and Sigil Games Online. And lastly, we have Ken Harsha, the senior creative director who also comes from a gaming background, with his most notable experience being the art director at Treyarch, where he worked on some amazing projects like the Call of Duty Black Ops 4 and Black Ops 2. And that's it! It's pretty short for now, but we hope that you learned something new about Big Time. It's too early to really give any conclusion about the game, but what we do know is that it's looking to be one of the most biggest and most ambitious play-to-earn projects coming out soon. We don't have a roadmap, unfortunately, as they are still continuing to grow their team in order to push the project forward. Regardless, based on the descriptions and the promo material alone, Big Time could easily be a major AAA blockchain game and one that can be compared to other AAA titles once it comes out. How about you? What are your thoughts on Big Time? Be sure to tell us in the comments and make sure to give this video a like. Also hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to be updated for our future Big Time videos and other play-to-earn and NFT game features, tips, reviews, and guides. Until next time, see you in the metaverse.